Well?
Give me a second, my eyes haven't adjusted yet.
You lost your nerve, Nattu. I knew you would. You've dragged me down here and now you're having second thoughts.
Just shut up, would you?
We aren't supposed to be here.
Our world is dying, Rodha. Do you think any of this matters anymore?
You're under strict instructions never to enter the basement storeroom.
Because the evil that must be caged lies within. I know! As I said before, it's probably just Samodai's scary story to keep people in line. I bet there's some technology down here that he doesn't want us to know about. Great evil. All lies.
And if it's true...
Look, if there's something evil down here, then we kill it. It's probably the reason our world's dying.
The great evil is the reason our world exists. Every child knows that...
Shh! What was that?
Nattu, the doors!
Get out of the way!
Can you open it? What's happening?
I don't know. Anyone? Can anyone hear me? Open this door. Help us, please. Help! Help!
Confess.
I confess! I confess that my balance isn't very good and this ain't a very wide beam.
And that's a very long way down.
Confess.
Oh, look! I'm still not sure what we're actually supposed to be confessing to.
You are accused of being in league with the Great Evil. Were you not brought here at their behest?
The Great Evil? I've never even met the bloke. Great intelligence, yeah. But Great Evil? Oh, I'm sure I would have remembered that one.
It's bloody freezing up here.
They could be useful to us, Samodai.
How can servants of evil be of any use to us?
If we can learn how they arrived, then perhaps we can find a way to escape the weakening.
You are a coward, Duhaka. We must remain.
You stay if you wish, Maggie. I would rather live if I can.
Enough. Tell me again, Doctor. How did you come to be in our world?
It was an accident.
I thought you said...
Yeah, I know what I said, but I was totally in control of the landing. Totally.
You aren't making sense.
Oh, sorry. Right, let me just start from the beginning. Or at least the most exciting bit.
Pilot error.
Oh, would you stop? We're being dragged off course by a force or forces unknown.
That's exactly the kind of crap I'd say if I couldn't steer my own ship.
Oh, used that line before, have you?
Yes.
Hold on to something.
I am.
Oh, not that! It's...
Ow.
Well, I did try and tell you the handle was broken.
Glad to see you run a tight ship, Doctor. Where are we?
We are in the middle of a controlled descent towards... somewhere.
Somewhere?
Oh, this doesn't look good. Look at the screen.
Oh, what is that?
That is what would appear to be a ruin of an office block in the middle of a very small, junk-filled desert.
Not that. I meant what's wrong with the sky. Is it some form of sandstorm?
The vortex is seen through a looking glass.
Thanks, Doc. Makes total sense.
Well, what does it look like to you?
Gaping hole in the sky, to be fair.
We've crossed into a bubble universe. A dimension stuck in the outside of our universe like an old barnacle.
What?
Exactly.
And what's that building?
If I didn't know better, then I would have thought that was a, oh dear.
What?
Oh, well, it's a little embarrassing. But I think it's,
It's,
a prison?
Say that again.
A prison?
What the actual fuck?
Silence. I have heard enough. You admit that you were brought here.
Weren't you listening? We were brought here against our will.
Or so you say.
Well, I don't want to be rude, but have you seen this place? I don't think anyone would come here intentionally.
I believe we should question the one who found them. Who was it?
It was Onnico.
Very well. Send for him.
I believe I saw him lurking outside.
Onnico, come here.
Yes, Governor?
Onnico, please can you confirm what you saw when the Doctor and her friend arrived?
Well, it was a shock, I can tell you that much. I was in the ground, you see, of the compound, analysing the weakening, when I heard a noise come from above. And a blue box burst through a hole in the sky and plummeted towards the yard. It was clearly out of control.
I was totally in control, I thank you very much.
That was a controlled descent? Or something very much like it? Can I come in off this beam now? My knees are going numb.
What happened after the craft had landed, Onnico?
Well...
Tea?
I'm sorry?
A cup of tea? My friend and I have just had a traumatic ordeal and I fancied a cuppa.
You wanted a beverage?
Anything chilled for me, mate.
I don't understand. Who are you? Where did you come from? How did you get into the compound?
Well, we came from another universe.
So this is the compound, is it? Didn't I say it was a prison? I knew it! Sorry about that.
Doesn't matter. The whole world is succumbing to the weakening anyway.
The weakening?
Yes, the world has been shrinking.
Shrinking? Like, getting smaller?
Well, yes, that is what shrinking means.
So those walls of junk that are all around, what's past them?
Nothing.
What like? More desert?
No, nothing. That is the edge of our world.
What? You're telling me that your entire world is about 2.5 miles across?
I don't know what a mile is, but I'm going to go with yes. It used to be much larger, of course. It has shrunk because of the...
Weakening.
Well, quite.
It's bound to happen. A bubble universe like this is always going to degrade over time. It doesn't look like you have long left. Sad. Guess there's no tea then.
Wait, you've seen this before? You know of such things?
Seen one bubble universe, seen them all, mate.
Then can we stop the weakening? I mean, can it be done?
No chance without a good cuppa. Man-made.
What?
This place. It's man-made. Constructed and contrived.
Who would want to do that?
Someone with advanced technology who wants to imprison people in a completely different universe.
You guys must be some high-profile prisoners.
What? We aren't the prisoners. We are the custodians.
Then who is in your custody?
Let me see if I have understood correctly. A mysterious box falls from the sky, its occupants unknown to us, and rather than alert the guard immediately, you give them a summary of our world's history?
Oh, right, well...
That's not fair, Your Honour. Dudu's name I can't remember told us lot about this world's geography too. Very helpful, I thought.
I'm sorry, Governor. I just... They seemed like they were the answer to my prayers. They may know how to stop the weakening.
Yeah. Weakening? Doctor? You reckon you could stop it?
Well, I can't stop the weakening.
No, you see, she has no intention of helping us.
But, wait for the but. I may be able to slow it down.
Samodai, we need to give this doctor a chance. With our research and her technology, we could save the compound.
Samodai, you can't possibly think that...
Enough. The pair of you. Doctor, can you do what you say? Truly.
I can certainly try.
We cannot trust her.
Maggie. It's Maggie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me make something perfectly clear. Your world is dying. It is being eroded away as we stand here. Very soon you will have nothing to cling on to except that big hole in the sky that I made. You and the other custodians are facing death by dimensional compression. And a stranger arrives and offers help? What have you got to lose?
Is there really a way to help our people?
Honestly? I don't know. But I'll do my best to find out.
How do we trust you, Doctor?
So my charming smile and witty repartee isn't enough.
May I suggest that you confiscate the doctor's personal items and impound her blue box?
Oh, steady on!
If you need access, it will be under supervision. Samodai?
Yes, this is acceptable. You and Onnico will bear this responsibility. Duhaka.
Yes, Governor.
Right then. Now that that's sorted, can somebody help me down from this thing, please? I do it myself, but I have a habit of falling over my own feet. Very kind, thank you.
Well, no one helped me down then.
Now then, will someone answer my question?
What question is that?
The one that I asked when I first got here. Who is this great evil? Who exactly are you guarding? Well?
We do not talk of this, Doctor.
But why? If you're the guards, then you must know your charges.
That's just it. We don't, Doctor. We don't know who it is.
I still don't get it. How can you not know?
The knowledge was lost with our ancestors. So much knowledge, in fact. I don't even know how all of these devices work.
So, you've been guarding this great evil for generations then?
Well, yes. We think the compound has been here for nearly 400 years, but we're not sure.
That's commitment. How do you know that the prisoner is even alive? I mean, 400 years is a long time on prison rations.
The prison cell in the basement is meant to be self-sustaining. And in the few surviving records, it says that the dictator lives forever.
For who now?
Oh, sorry. The Great Evil is described in one document as the dictator.
Sounds like a charmer.
Do you think the Doctor can help us? I mean, really help us?
Well, she'll try. I know she will. Chin up, Onnico. Now then, where's his scanner?
Oh, just here. What did the Doctor want us to do?
I'm going to see if I can track the source of the signal that pulled the Doctor's ship down. Might give us a clue to what's going on.
And what are the Doctor and Duhaka doing?
Sightseeing? Come on, give me a hand with this, would you?
Yes, of course.
The earthquakes are getting more frequent. Should we be this close?
I don't think it'll hurt us directly.
I think the weakening is getting faster here.
You've got problems.
Look! Here! Pieces of the ground just float up and evaporate. What can cause that?
Temporal energies. This place was never meant to last. But you're right, the process is being accelerated.
By what?
I'm not sure. It's like something is leeching the energy, absorbing it and tearing the compound apart in a molecular level. Or a temporal one.
So, we need to find the cause and stop it.
Tell me something. You're custodian for history and science, yeah?
What remains of it? Why do you ask?
How did your people create this place? I mean, no offence, but it would take extremely complex processes and an impressive technical know-how to make a place like this.
My understanding is that our ancestors used the Great Evil's own technology against them. They imprisoned the Great Evil and then transported that prison here, along with the original custodians. There was never any intention of returning home.
You're effectively prisoners there, then?
Not for much longer, I fear.
So, your Great Evil must have had access to a dimensional manipulator, or something similar. That narrows the suspects down a bit.
You think you know who is behind all this?
Duhaka me old China. With my complicated social calendar, I'm bound to. Besides, my TARDIS was ensnared here on purpose. I imagine whoever did that knows me. Don't you think?
Your TARDIS is your ship, I take it.
Indeedy. Speaking of which, I'm going to need to check some of the TARDIS instruments.
Hold on a moment. We said no access.
Unless unsupervised. Would you like to be my supervisor?
Very well.
Lead on, Mrs. Supervisor.
No, it can't be.
I'm telling you, that is where the signal comes from. It's bounced around your little universe as it all converges there.
Then we need to inform someone.
Uh-huh. We also need to take a look.
No, we can't. It's simply not allowed. What are you doing?
Leaving a message for the Doctor. Tell her where we've gone. That's assuming you're coming.
I can't.
Suit yourself.
No, Logan, wait!
Samodai, I must speak with you.
Why do you insist on interrupting my prayers, Maggie?
It is urgent.
So are my prayers. Or have you not noticed the world dissolving around us?
You don't really believe that the compound will be destroyed, do you?
I don't wish to believe so, but I cannot ignore the evidence of my own eyes.
So that's it then. Everything we've worked for, gone? All that we've done, all that our ancestors have done for our benefit, lost?
Guard your tongue. It does no good to say such things.
And if the world is ending, then who should care? It's ironic, isn't it?
What?
That the Department of Culture has been sabotaging the compound's science and history records for centuries, so that we could have the power, the control, only to have it snuffed out. Are we really any better than the great evil we are sworn to contain?
Silence yourself. Where has this crisis of conviction come from?
As you said, this could be the end of the world.
Then let us face it together, with dignity. Now then, what was so urgent?
Well, it has come to my attention that Rodha and Nattu were indeed attempting to gain access to the basement when they disappeared.
So, it's happened again.
Yes. However, I believe that the Doctor's accomplice is on his way down there as we speak. I overheard him with Onnico.
Fools! We had better stop them.
Oh, and that's not all. My groundskeepers tell me that Duhaka has allowed the Doctor access to her ship.
Quickly then, I shall intercept the Doctor. You need to find Onnico and make him see sense.
And what of the Doctor's friend?
He is not our responsibility. If he makes it to the basement, then God's help him.
I was expecting more of a reaction from you.
Dimensional manipulation is quite common here. Still, your TARDIS is impressive.
Ha! Well, thank you. Right now,
What are you doing?
triangulating the signal. If Logan has done his half of the bargain, and what do you know? Ha! The control signal has come from the compound basement. Shocker. But what is interesting is that it's a TARDIS control signal specifically. Tell me, Duhaka, your great evil? Is he a Time Lord by chance?
Nice welcome. So, this is the mythical basement. What's so special about a blank room?
I don't know, but can we leave now, please?
There must be a hidden entrance somewhere. Help me, would you?
All right.
Nothing.
I'm going to need you both to promptly leave.
No. Not you.
Oh, yes. And then I'm going to need you to answer for your...
We're trapped. We're stuck. We're trapped.
What is that? What have you done?
The floor! The floor's moving!
There is nothing to stop us from falling.
The room is a trap. The whole bloody room is a trap.
Onnico, I'm sorry.
Good gods.
See, Duhaka? That is how it's done. That's how you react to the TARDIS. Hey, Governor. You impressed?
Well, I would be if it weren't for the fact that you're not supposed to be in here.
Duhaka here was just so eager to see it, weren't you, mate? Couldn't talk her out of it.
Doctor, stop prattling.
Although, bit disappointed by her reaction. It's like she's seen a TARDIS before. Haven't you, Duhaka?
Duhaka, what are you doing?
Stay quiet, Governor, unless you want your throat slit.
Why are you doing this?
I need your dematerialization circuit, Doctor. Hand it over.
Did the great evil put you up to this?
Now!
Very well. Now, just put the knife down and let him go.
No!
No! You didn't have to kill him.
It is as I was instructed. Now you must come with me to the basement.
Hey, you out there! How dare you imprison us? Hey, will you let me out?
Do calm down, Maggie. Oh yes, I know your name. I know the names of all my energy providers. Now stop fussing. Your companions are waking up.
Where are we?
Logan, what's happening?
Hush now. Don't waste that precious energy.
What on earth are you talking about? And where are you?
Ah, Maggie. So opinionated. So loud. Just the kinetic energy of your voice alone could power the TARDIS for a year? Or perhaps 2.5 minutes. We shouldn't get big-headed now, should we?
What on earth are you doing?
Why, showing you how my little energy converters work. You see, your bodies are packed with energy that I can use. It just needs to be converted. Like so.
You killed her!
Oh, Onnico. Think of it as recycling.
You must be the great evil then. Honour to make your acquaintance.
Flattery bores me. I'd stop there if I were you. Ah, my special delivery has arrived. A pleasure to see you too, Doctor.
So, you're the great evil. Do me a favour.
Please. I am only partially responsible for the melodramatic title that my test subjects have given me. The rest is the responsibility of the zealots who wish to take control for themselves. It's pathetic. It really is.
Are you going to introduce us, Doctor?
This is the Rani, and admittedly, I didn't expect to see you still with that face, although it's looking a lot older than last time we met.
Never waste a face. Your current one is
Nice, innit?
useful. I imagine people trust it easily.
So, I guess we now know where you've been hiding all throughout that time war.
I haven't been idle, Doctor. Plenty of years of research while I've been waiting for the conflict to die down. It takes me long to convince the people to imprison me, and when my dimensional scoop detected your TARDIS, it took a calculated risk to bring you here. Duhaka,
Yes, sir.
bring me the Doctor's dematerialization circuit.
what's your plan here? How are you controlling Duhaka? Not maggots again.
The worm has turned, Doctor.
Oh, ha ha ha. So, you're imprisoned here for what? Overthrowing another civilization? Again? Oh, boring. Convince them to imprison you in a pocket universe to avoid the time war. But they trap you without your demat circuit. I take it those booths are energy converters. So, what? You were going to stockpile the energy from this world to jumpstart your TARDIS to cross the interdimensional barrier?
Well, I was. Now I have your circuit. The energy I've gathered can be used for something more constructive.
But that would have been ridiculous. Breaking a dimensional barrier like that, it would have most likely killed you.
This body has served me well, but it's... What would you say? Oh, wearing a bit thin. Coming to the end of its usefulness. Which reminds me... Duhaka!
Yes, sir?
Step into the energy converter, please.
Stop this! You don't need to do this. You have my demat circuit. Just leave these people alone.
No energy shall be wasted. Say goodbye to your friends, Doctor.
Doctor?
Oh, no, you don't. No.
You imbecile! You reversed the area of the effect. This road is crumbling prematurely.
Including your conversion chambers, it would appear.
There isn't a prison built yet that could hold.
What's he doing?
He's attempting to dematerialise. Stop him!
I've got him!
Let go of me, you fool!
That belongs to the Doctor, I think.
Stop this, Rani. Has your imprisonment made you insane? You'll tear this world apart!
I can't hold on to him, Doctor.
I will be free of this!
Doctor? Doctor! Are you okay?
I swear that noise is in my head. Ah! Logan! What's happening?
Rani's rig thing collapsed. It knocked you out. I had to carry you out of there.
Oh, what happened to Onnico and the others?
Doctor, I carried you to safety. Onnico and the Rani were fighting over the controls. I went back to help, but the Rani must have closed their doors. I couldn't get back in, and the whole place was coming apart.
Those poor people.
I put your circuit back. I assumed it went in the same place as the Rani's.
We've been catapulted back through the dimensional break. Back to our universe.
What do you think happened to the Rani?
I don't want to think about him just for now.
I can't let you do this!
Let me go, you insect!
No, Dice! The doctor said this will destroy you.
Wrong, Onnico. It will destroy you!
Wait. This face. Never waste a face. I gotta see this. Mirror. Where is the mirror? I did it! I did it! I got you, Doctor.